Hello everyone and welcome to this week's garden tour. If you're new here, my name is Mari and I'm gardening in Queens, New York City, and we're going to be doing a lot of harvesting today. We have a lot of rain in the forecast, including today, so I'm trying to beat the rain and harvest a few things before they might get damaged. I want to start here at the plot this time because last time, if you watched the last garden tour, you saw that I had a lot of construction noise and I did more like a walking video with some background music just showing the blooms. So I want to start here and talk about some other things with some more detail. There's a few new things that happen in here and I want to show you guys. As you can see, this area looks a lot different now because we did have a chance to take out all of the daylilies and the other stuff that were growing there and getting really tall and bushy. So Danny came here actually and helped me out. He did most of the work here while I worked in the garden weeding and tying up some plants. He was able to take everything and he did such a great job. I also had a chance to prune the grapevine. So last time I also said I was not going to prune it because there are so many grapes, but I did prune the leaves. I left the grapes intact. See, the storm's coming, so I gotta hurry up. But it's looking a lot nicer now. It's a bit more clear. You can still see the grapes and just a lot less foliage. We decided to prune the fig tree too, so we just came here and did a whole day of work this week. And over here on this other side we have lots of beautiful flowers, more in that area. Here we already had some rain and the poppies got all knocked off, and I'm trying to avoid this by harvesting a lot of the flowers today. I'm gonna take a walk real quick just to show everything, then I'm gonna come back and harvest. But I want to show the progress on the sunflowers. Look how much they have grown since I planted them. Those are the sunflower Steve, sunflowers, the Vango mix. So they are starting to bud and hopefully we'll have some flowers in 3 weeks. Here's a little update on the zinnias, looking beautiful. Sweet peas again, I just harvested this week, I think 2 times. And they're just producing like crazy. So far this dark color is the one that has been producing the most. I have one only of this beautiful pink here. I harvested a couple times too, and I'm also going to harvest this today and take home. The dahlias are looking good. There's a beautiful one right there that I want to talk about in a minute. Those are my favorite so far, I think. I don't know, hard to pick a favorite. But this is the Feline Ivone. I'm harvesting these beauties today too. And this gorgeous one. This one might need more time. And there's, I think it's called Labyrinth. I wanted to harvest today, but it might need another day in there. Supposed to wait until the dahlias are almost fully open before you harvest them. I harvested some in this stage and they like died immediately in the vase, so just shriveled. So I think I do need to wait more until they are a bit more open. But I'm still new to this, so I'm testing and picking at different stages to see how they hold up for me. The poppies here on these arches are looking great. I wanted to grow to save the pods, but the pods have all of them has these little dots. I'm gonna harvest this anyway today and let them dry and see how they look dried. But they're not looking as nice as I thought they would be looking. The flowers though were gorgeous. You can see some of the black ones there. And these white ones all had some stains on them, but I still love it. So huge and fluffy. Very, very beautiful. And this other dahlia bed here, the really is getting covered by the sunflowers now because those guys are growing extremely fast. This is the Pro Cut White. I have a mixture of the white night and white light here, and I don't remember which one is which now, but they are all budding, so that's exciting. And some of the dahlias are growing okay here, but this one here is getting shaded. So once those are ready to harvest, I'm going to take out the whole plant so these dahlias have more chance, and hopefully they will grow a little bit bigger. My volunteer bean is looking great. Look at that, I put a cage over here. This is from last year, self-seeded. And I have a bean. How cool is that? Lots of flowers, so hopefully I can harvest some more beans before we travel this summer. To see the beautiful snapdragons there, I'm going to harvest most all of them today because they do get a lot of damage from the rain. They tend to bend. Here we have the straw flower, putting some very nice growth since I harvested last time. This one doing well too. That's the apricot, and this is the white. I love this one, the vintage white. It's gorgeous. Alright, I'll speed up here because the wind is really picking up. We have the gorgeous calendula here. I love this so much. They're so beautiful. This is I think 2 or 3 plants and they're looking so nice and full. I have some more Rudbeckia about to open here. I thought this variety was the Sahara, but I don't think so because it's not doubled, and I'm not sure what variety it is now because it doesn't look like the ones that I remember planting. There's some more fully doubled there. I think that one's a double daisy. We'll see. Borage is looking good there. To this deal, I completely dropped the ball. I took too long to harvest. Now it has passed its maturity, but I'm still gonna try to harvest it dry and see how that goes. The poppies here, this one is not as damaged. It's so beautiful, but they have very short vase life, so just letting them be there and beautify the garden. But look how dry their leaves in the bottom are. So it's getting too hot for them. Same with those over there. They'll have to leave the garden soon. Try to cross here in the bed. Then we can check out these beautiful, gorgeous black ones here. It's very windy. They'll talk about the compost later. It's a little different there. The different video. I'm not gonna have time now. I can see. And here's the veggie caged area. Most things are doing well here with the protection, even though it doesn't protect against the rats, but at least the squirrels and the birds don't come here, and also cabbage moths or anything like that. That's why the scale here looks so beautiful, because there's no damage from the actually cabbage butterfly. I just learned they're supposed to be a white butterfly, not a moth. And the newest thing here in this bed is that I planted some peppers. I went to a nursery nearby and got some jalapeno starts, so I got 3 jalapeno peppers in here, and there's a habanero in there, just to see if we can make salsa this summer. But the tomatoes, I heavily pruned them. They're yellowing a little bit in the back. I gotta be better about watering, but you know, gonna have a lot of rain. That should solve the problem for me there. This side is looking a lot more full than this side over here, and we'll see how it goes. The kale is looking really nice too. So that's basically it for what's happening in the plot right now. I'm probably not going to have time to come back here this week for a whole week almost, because of the rain and because I'm really busy with some other things at work and life and etc. So I'm just gonna go ahead and harvest all of this flowers to prevent them to get damaged from the rain, and also I'm not gonna be able to come here and harvest them later, so I'll do it all now. That way the garden will have more breeding space as well, because when there's a lot of rain, that's a lot of opportunity for fungal disease to happen. So I really want to kind of clear up what I can here to increase the airflow at least. I'm gonna do that now. I'm going to put the camera set under the little shelter over there in the plot, and I'm just going to harvest and put some background music again, because I'm really running out of time right now with this storm that's coming. All these beautiful flowers that are harvested today, and I'm going to head home now and try to make something beautiful out of this. I do have a few other things to harvest in my backyard. I'm going to show you guys around real quick. As I mentioned the last garden tour, we are in that transition period of the garden, transition phase. So I grew lots of cold, hardy, annual flowers this year. Those are most of the things that I harvested here today. And we're traveling for a month in July, so kind of easing out the garden work until I come back. We're phasing out a few things, and then when we come back in July, I'm gonna try to make a very beautiful fall garden. There will still be a few things going on here. The dahlias are probably going to do really good while we're gone. I do have a friend coming here and helping me with watering, but if we do keep having all these rains, maybe it's a good thing, because I don't even need to ask anybody to come here and water. And I'm gonna go in more detail how I'm gonna prepare the garden before we leave, just right before that happens. But for now, let's just take a look at how everything is doing back here. The raised bed still looking good. And the main difference this time is that I sowed some zinnia seeds. Nothing have germinated yet, but I threw some zinnia seeds here on the spaces where the ranunculus was. And we're gonna have a lot of rain, so I thought it'd be great timing for seed sowing, and hopefully they will germinate within a week or so. The Cornell Bronze Dahlia that I promised you guys I was going to show you opened last time. I harvested the one that just opened. I wanted to do a video in between the garden tours this week, but didn't have a chance. I have it in a little vase. I'm going to run inside and grab it to show you guys real quick. Okay, so this is the Cornell Bronze fully open. I have a couple more dahlias in here, and larkspur. Just made a little vase for a table, but she was right here in between those two. And remember I said that I thought it was gonna have a little purple petal? There she is. It's interesting. I also have the one of the white ones that I'm growing over there on that side. It had bloomed and I harvested, and this is Linda's baby, which I have been harvesting for a couple weeks now, and it's really cool. There's another one in the plant here, but this one has a bit of a bug damage, so I'm leaving in there for now. Those red ones are gorgeous. This one here is actually ready to be harvested, so I'm gonna go ahead and harvest this one today too. So she's in a really short stem. I'm not harvesting all the way to the bottom of the plant anymore because I want to have some of them blooming by mid-July in 3 weeks. So I was a little afraid that I might set the plant back too much. But I wanted to keep encouraging blooming, so I'm taking out the ones that are ready to be harvested. I just wanted to enjoy the beauty. I'll put in this little vase here for now, Mason jar. Alright, so that's mostly it for the raised beds. Not too much difference from last week, at least not that I can tell. I took the feverfew out of here. I harvested a few days ago. It was fully open, so it was ready to go. I'm planning to dry them. There is a bud on that sunflower. I don't know if you can see. So hopefully by next week's garden tour, we'll see what color it's going to be. I'm still thinking it's a chocolate sunflower, but we will find out very, very soon. And everything here is looking the same. Oh, other than, there is an important thing actually, sorry. The Lysianthus, check this out guys, are sending out a bud. How exciting is this? It really put a lot of growth over next week, so it's much taller. And it's budding. I can't wait to see when those are going to flower. I'm very excited for them. And check out this straw flower here. They kind of close when it rains, or it's about to rain. It's kind of funny. This one already fully closed, so definitely they can kind of sense it when the rain's coming, probably the moisture in the air. And this status is actually ready to harvest too, I think. I've never grown this before, but it's fully open. So maybe I'll also harvest some of that today. The cosmos is blooming pretty nice here in the back. Lots of beautiful blooms. Oh, there's a little bee sleeping there. Lots of pollinators too, so I've been avoiding to harvest. I'm trying to deadhead. And that's it for this side. And the last thing is that the calendula here bloomed, and it's actually a yellow calendula. So this is the Resina calendula, the regular one. So I think it volunteered from last year because I don't remember planting any of this variety. So that's pretty cool. This is very good. It has even higher medicinal properties. So I'm going to harvest this with the tomatoes today to dry it out too. Pear tree is showing a lot more signs of disease, of the rust, so I still gotta talk to my landlord to see what we can do about it, if we can cycle it out this year. We'll see. Lots of squirrels are eating the pears too and making a mess in the garden. This side here is looking great. The green stalk is great. Lots of strawberries again. Oh my god. I only have a little bowl for the tomatoes. Oh, this one looks so good. But I'll come out later and do the strawberries. I do want to have some tomatoes for lunch today, so I'm taking all of this with me. I'm going to make a little salad. And I harvested the broccoli this week as well. The beans are putting up some flowers, which is good. So hopefully by next week I have some baby beans. But I'm having some pest pressure here. I think those are spider mites. I had them last year too. I didn't remember. And now that I'm seeing, I remember why I didn't really want to plant much beans this year. But it is what it is. I don't spray the garden with anything. So I will try to remove the damaged leaves later. And the purple heart tomatoes are doing great. Putting out good size up here. Lots of growth. So still looking very nice and healthy. And let's harvest these tomatoes. I'm going to harvest some of them by the cluster like this because some also ripened. Look at that, how nice. First tomatoes of the season. So excited for this. These ones there's a lot of green still. I'm just gonna grab with my hands. Oh, they're coming up so easily. Definitely ready to be harvested. Oh my gosh, they're so nice and plump. Can't wait to eat them later. Okay, we got a full bowl of tomatoes. First tomatoes of the season. And I get these calendulas to actually put on that bowl too before I forget. So they are just open today, so they're perfect stage for harvesting for drying, in my opinion at least. Just put it in the bowl here. And maybe I'll harvest some basil later today too. Actually, let's just do it now. These guys need to be pinched. So, get some more stuff from the green stalk, it's good. Put it right over here together. Perfect little bowl. Okay, so that's basically it for today. I can feel some rain droplets now, so let's take a look at the whole harvest. So we have these gorgeous flowers, which is the bulk of the garden this year. That's why I have so many. Some more here. And those little nice tomatoes. So that's week 5 of our garden tour. We have 3 more weeks to go before we have a little wedding ceremony. Most likely we'll be only posting a video a week until then. I will try to put some in between like I was doing for the past month or so, but at least if I can do an update a week, that would be great. So it is drizzling a little bit and I will end this video here, but I'm super happy with this flower harvest and I cannot wait to eat my first tomato salad of the year. That's very exciting, very special because I love tomatoes. Thank you so much for watching today. I hope your gardens are also doing well by this time of the year, and if you missed last week's garden tour, I'm going to link it right here so you can watch next. Thank you again, and I'll see you next time.